This camera right here costs a little over $4,000. It fits in my backpack, and it's shot more paid gigs than any camera I've ever owned. If you still think having the right gear is what makes you a better filmmaker, you may need to think your approach. Seriously, we're in an era where the tools are better and cheaper than ever before. A camera that costs just over $4,000 can shoot stuff that looks like it came off a Hollywood set. So today I wanted to walk through 5 things that I actually use. Not the gear I wish I had, the stuff that's in my bag on almost every shoot. Hey guys, my name is Ryan Luth. I'm a filmmaker based out of Orange County, California, and my wife and I run a video production company called Outlands Media Group. So I originally branded the company as specializing in outdoor product ads, and over the past few years, that's exactly what we've been doing. And along with filming live action products outdoors comes a unique set of challenges that I've happened to find has been solved by simplifying my shoots and just not bringing near as much gear. So this is what I basically like to call my minimalist filmmaking kit. Let's start with the camera. This is the Sony FX3. I know it's not the hot new thing as much anymore. A couple of years ago, everyone wanted one, and it was kind of the holy grail. That's died down a little bit, but I still use it constantly, and I wanted to tell you why. So I film most of my YouTube videos on this FX3. I'm actually filming this right now on the A7C because I'm holding this right here. So back when I was starting out, I was working as a DP, as a first AC, and I was shooting with way bigger setups, big cameras, big crews, and that made sense back then. I was getting hired onto other people's productions and they had bigger budgets for it. But my work has changed a lot since then. These days, it's mostly outdoor stuff. Bikes, e-bikes, helmet brands, lifestyle content for smaller companies. And when you're doing that kind of work, a giant crew and a giant camera just get in your way. I'll be honest, part of me does still want to rent out an Alexa and hire a full 8-person crew just for the fun of it, but if it's not spec work, there are actual bills to pay, and that math just doesn't always work. So, the FX3. I've had this thing for years now, and it's paid for itself over and over. Not just because the image looks great, but because it's small, it fits in a backpack, and I can hop on a bike with it. I can just go out and get shots. The autofocus and stabilization are good enough that half the time I don't even bring a gimbal. I'll still grab one for bigger shots when I need that really smooth, like locked in movement, but for most vertical stuff, and honestly a lot of the horizontal stuff too, this camera on its own gets the job done. So for lenses, I'm mainly running a Sigma Art 24-70 f2.8 and a Sony 16-35 f4. And that combo covers pretty much everything I need. And I've also got a little APS-C 10mm fisheye that gives you that vignette at full 10 mils, but I only pull that out here and there. Okay, next up, the Sony A7C. This one comes with me pretty much everywhere. A lot of jobs need photo deliverables on top of video, so having this camera means I can grab stills whenever there's downtime on set and still hit everything that the client's asking for. And then there's the DJI mics. These have saved me so many times. Lately, I have been shooting a lot of these mini brand doc style ads, and I don't always have time to rig up a lav or set up a boom, so I'll just clip one of these onto Talent, grab a few lines, and they're also great for voiceovers too.
It's a nice feeling just to be out in the open and enjoying the sunlight.
Nothing's stopping me from taking it everywhere. That's one of the things I love about it.
And since they record into 32-bit float internally, I honestly don't really have to think about my levels at all. I can just hit record and move on. Okay, the fourth thing, a 5-in-1 reflector kit. Now I don't bring this on every job, but if I have a PA with me, it usually comes along. Silver bounce, neg fill, gold, and diffusion right there. I wouldn't say it's the best quality one out there, and honestly the diffusion is a little too strong sometimes, but when you're running and gunning, it gets the job done, and that's really all you need in the moment for the type of stuff that I do. And last but not least, a tripod. So I've got this big Manfrotto 502 that I've had for like 7 years, but I honestly barely touch it anymore unless I'm fully rigging out the FX3 for like a bigger job. So let me know in the comments if you want me to break down that build sometime. Most days though, I just bring this little K&F concept tripod instead. It can fold up small enough to just toss in my backpack or even the basket on my bike if I'm shooting bike stuff. I'm almost never panning or tilting on the stuff that I shoot, so it's just nice to have something simple to set the camera on when I need it. And that's it. Those are the 5 things. Those are the 5 pieces of gear. So I don't use these on every job. Some jobs still call for more gear, more crew, a bigger setup, and that's totally fine. But for the outdoor run and gun, small brand content that fills up most of my calendar, these 5 things are all I really need to keep things lean and simple. I'll have everything linked down below if you want to check any of it out. I do make a small commission if you buy through those links, so if you do, thank you. It does genuinely help keep this channel going. And at the end of the day, as much as I love working with a ton of gear, for most of what I shoot now, it just doesn't really make sense anymore. It would only slow me down. So if you've got something out of this, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what's in your bag or what you're trying to cut down on. And if you want that full FX3 build breakdown for bigger jobs, drop that below too, because maybe I'll just make that video next. All right, thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.